Hi, we are from Bainbridge First Baptist Church, Bainbridge Island, Washington, and this is the story of our search for a shepherd. And for our particular group, this is a new experience. Our pastor, Dan Weimer, has been serving faithfully for 18 years and now feels that it's time to retire. And that means that for some of our people here, this is the first time they have ever gone through the search for a new pastor and someone to replace Brother Weimer. So it's a new experience for them, and we're kind of trying to figure this out as we go along, and this is our story. I hope you take the time to watch, listen, and consider it. Maybe you could even help us out a little bit. And if the Lord leads, you can share this, get the word out in that way. Possibly you have a name that you could share with us, or even a resume. So let's get started, and we'll begin by taking a look at where we are.
Welcome to Bainbridge Island. We are at the ferry terminal in downtown Bainbridge Island, and we're just a leisurely half-hour ferry ride from downtown Seattle to our beautiful island and the home of Bainbridge First Baptist Church.
Currently, there are about 25,000 people living on the island, and this is the only Baptist church. That means there is plenty of potential here. The church has a prime location on the main highway. The building could accommodate significant growth, but I'll be honest with you, it would take work. This is not an easy group to reach, but it's a wonderful place to live. In July 2005, Money Magazine named Bainbridge Island the second best place to live in the United States. And I can understand why they would make that designation. It is a wonderful place, a very beautiful place, and the climate is temperate. It's an affluent island. According to a 2007 estimate, I'm sorry I don't have more recent numbers, but at that time the median income for a family was $108,605 per year. The median age is about 48 years old. 24% of the people are under the age of 18, so there is a significant number of kids who are here. 16% would be 65 or older, so there's a good mix. But about the church itself, the church was started in 1956 when a group of pastors in the Seattle area just felt that there was a real need for a church. Here they helped the group get started. And in 1960, Kenneth Weimer became its pastor, and he served this church for 42 years before his son, Dan Weimer, who is our current pastor, was called to take his place. And so that's the extent of their pastoral experience. There hasn't been much turnover here in this group. We're in fellowship with the General Association of Regular Baptist Churches. And among that particular group, you should know that this church would be in the more conservative end of the spectrum than many. In that group, we use the King James Version, and we favor traditional music, and you can expect that that would continue to be the preference in years to come. But let's just take a minute and look at the building itself right now.
Here we are at Bainbridge First Baptist Church in Bainbridge Island, Washington. We have a beautiful facility here. It's a gorgeous place to have a church. We're right on the main thoroughfare coming from the ferry to here. So we'd love to have you come and visit, but let's go on inside. Come on in. Welcome to Bainbridge First Baptist Church. We're so glad you're here today, and that's what you would probably hear on any given Sunday. Right down there in front is where Pastor Weimer currently preaches, and the Word of God is shared every time we meet. We're so happy to be able to be blessed with this beautiful building. Why don't you come and check us out? Here we are in our fellowship hall. This is where we're currently having our Sunday evening and our Wednesday evening services. But during the year, we have many fellowship times, including potlucks every month. And off of this room, there are many Sunday school classes.
Well, we'd love to hear from you. If you have questions, you can feel free to give me a call by telephone. My number is 360-979-0986. Be glad to answer any questions that you might have, or give you some advice. If you have a name, we'd love to have it. If you have a resume, I'm glad to take a look at it and put that under consideration as well. The mailing address for the church would just be Search Committee, Bainbridge First Baptist Church, 8810 Madison Avenue, Northeast. And it's Bainbridge Island, Washington. The zip is 98110. Well, thanks for letting us share with you today a little bit about our search for a shepherd. And if you think of us, pray that God will lead us in the right direction. And I'm glad to serve you in any way we can. Have a great day, my friends.